This is Phoebe Green and the Locker of Destiny, written and read by me, James Duberne. Chapter 11. The Wrong Year. Phoebe raced through her poached eggs on toast, eager to get a chat with Miss Parsley before the first lesson. Between mouthfuls, she fired questions at Jade and Alice, who fought to answer first. "Who is the President of America?" Phoebe said. "Bill Clinton," Alice replied. "Who is the current F1 champion?" Phoebe asked. "How do I know? Ask us easier ones," Jade said. "Okay, what do they show on MTV?" Phoebe asked. "Music videos, obviously," Jade said. "Pah!" Phoebe said, shooting her hand up. The dinner lady inspected her plate and allowed her to leave the dining room. "Ah, Phoebe, take a seat," Miss Parsley said. Phoebe, panting slightly, sat on the wooden school chair and began to speak, but Miss Parsley got there first. "I attempted to telephone your mother, but there was no answer," she said. Phoebe tried to interject, but Miss Parsley began speaking again. "And furthermore, I've spoken to the other members of staff about your missing suitcase. I'm afraid there's no sign of it. We checked all 4 dorms in this block." Phoebe raised her hand. "What is it, dear?" Miss Parsley asked. "I think I'm in the wrong year," Phoebe said. Miss Parsley thought about this for a moment. She checked some paperwork on her desk. "No, you're definitely in the right year. You're 11. That puts you in year 7. Phoebe shook her head. "I mean, I'm from the future. I'm not meant to be here." Miss Parsley was quiet for a moment. As she processed this, Phoebe sat forward and spoke at 100 miles per hour. "I was born on the 10th of June 2014. It's 2025 and I'm 11, she said. "Except it's not. It's 1995 and I don't know how I got here, but it's to do with the locker. Remember I told you about the..." Miss Parsley raised her hand, palm facing Phoebe. She set her glasses on the desk, pinched the bridge of her nose and sighed. "Phoebe, Phoebe, Phoebe," she said. "What are we going to do with you?" "I don't know," Phoebe said, wide-eyed, "but I need to get home. Has this happened before?" Miss Parsley sat back in her chair and cocked her head to one side. She put her hands together and slow-clapped 3 times. "Phoebe, I've been teaching at Perivale for 7 years, and I myself was a child, believe it or not. I've seen my clocks mysteriously change. My pot of sugar once magicked into salt. I've even had the pleasure of finding a live mouse in my desk drawer. But this time travel story, with the glorious setup of you losing your trunk, is something else. Congratulations, that takes the cake." Phoebe sat back in her chair. She loved to be praised, and for a moment wished it were true that she had played the best prank in Perivale history. But she knew that she couldn't take credit for that. "No," she said, "it's not a prank. It really happened." Miss Parsley put her glasses back. She leaned forward, clasping her hands together. Her tone became more serious now. "Phoebe Green, I'm afraid I'm going to have to stop you there. I told you, very funny, very clever, but the joke is over. Get off to English, and I don't want to hear another word about it." "Please, Miss Parsley, I can't pretend it's a joke. It's real. I've travelled in time, and I need to get home." Miss Parsley slapped the desk, making Phoebe gasp. "Enough! Go to your lesson. I'll be arranging a chat between you and Miss Perivale, and I warn you now, Miss Green, she has a lot less patience than me." Phoebe picked up her backpack and left Miss Parsley's office. In the wood-panelled hallway, she let out an exhausted sigh. What is a girl to do in this situation? She had travelled back in time, she was sure of it. But nobody believed her. The locker had disappeared, along with all of her belongings. Her toes wiggled in the oversized school shoes, and she reminisced about her visit to Clark's with her mum, when she had been carefully measured and fitted. Phoebe felt that if she thought too hard about her miserable situation, she might scream with frustration. If she thought about her mum, she would almost certainly cry. So she did what she was told, and ran to her English lesson, where she apologized for being late.